car looking like.
Hey guys, this is Matt. Welcome to another edition of the Neighborhood Watch.
And I'm Pat. Matt had a tough time getting that one out.
I was
excited.
It's been a while.
It's week 11. I think it's week 11. There we go, boys.
Brett.
It's week 11 of the lockdown.
Holy cow.
It's crazy to think this. Time is no longer. No one knows what time is. Abe was bike riding right now. He totally forgot about what time it was.
Dude, I didn't even it didn't even really feel like a real 3-day weekend because this whole 68 days has felt like one continuous kind of a 3-day weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you work from home, it just blends in, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you can't go anywhere and you just have to sit there and have beers and
to pass the time.
Well, there was a post by Jeff, one of our fans, Jeff Borovitz. He posted and he's like, listen, the whole point of this was to flatten the curve. We did that a long time ago. I know a lot of people feel the same way, and some people were pushing back on him. I don't know, man. I mean, what do you think?
It was actually a good post.
Yeah, you read it.
I read it today, and it was like 0.11% right now is what is being affected. And to be shut down for 11 weeks for such a low number is just mind-boggling, you know?
Well,
so.
And then one guy posted that he said there was 45 new cases in San Ramon today, which is that can't be the real facts, man. There hasn't been more than
wait. So
the cases in San Ramon have been very low.
So there's been 1,300 in our county.
Yeah,
and there's been 37
34
deaths.
30
so around 34. We're
all of Contra Costa.
We're 1.2 million population in Contra Costa County.
We're more than 1.2, aren't we? Aren't we like 3.2?
I don't know. I just got that off Google.
I guess we should know before the Neighborhood Watch. We should know our population.
1.155 million is what I got an hour ago. But you never know what happened the last half an hour. You know.
Well, everything's fake news.
Yeah.
Pretty insane though. So we had Memorial Day and normally people are doing things and there was the Wind Festival would have happened this week or this last weekend. And so just times are different, man. And
they had the virtual anyone know what they had a virtual Wind Festival. I don't know what that is.
Can you
never logged into the virtual. What does it say? It
says 1.154. So Brett is accurate, and I thought we were more like 3, but what do I know? And
well, that was before the coronavirus,
right? But you know what? That was before.
That's not funny.
That was before we lost those.
That was like 2 months. Yeah.
But if you all get on and take the census, we're gonna really know what the population.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So, there you go.
Well, there might be an enumerator walking around eventually too, to help you out with that in case you don't.
With a mask and gloves.
Yes, but be nice to them.
So that post, Pat, it says, sorry, Brett, I was just finishing Pat's thing. San Ramon was up 45 new cases. It's been rising one every day for 4 days, and now it jumps up 45. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. It's a virus. It's like the cold and a flu, and it's until we have an antivirus, it's not going away.
No.
And some people are going to get it, and it's going to go away, and then they're going to get it again. You have to the people that die from it, which that's one thing that's been pretty constant is the stats who is affecting the most and who it's not affecting at all. They're going to have to be fully be quarantined. That that's just how it is. But you can't do that to the rest. Everybody else.
Well, you don't quarantine healthy people, I guess, is what usually you quarantine. But we don't know. We could be
people. Yeah,
I'd be interested in getting the test when I'm done, the antibody test, just to see if this thing got me.
Yeah. Keep going on your vitamin D. It's good. It's good days.
I'm telling you, vitamin D. You got to take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of
Abe takes 8,000 IUs every day. We were talking. He's healthy. Look how healthy he looks.
Yeah,
hey, boys, how did you deal with the weather today? It approached over 100
today.
I stayed inside.
It was so hot I didn't even go in your pool.
Yeah, I went in my pool though. I did because it was hot.
So I didn't go in my pool yesterday or today.
I saw Brett's pool, but I didn't go in today. I almost
Yeah.
came over and went in your pool, Matt.
Yeah.
Well, it's open, man.
But I'll tell you what, though, we did take a drive.
Go.
Liz and I took a drive. We drove through Danville, and there were people outside at the Kickin' Mule on the patio drinking adult beverages or non-adult beverages. So I put my mask on. I went in. I was interested. I went in. I said, can I get a cocktail? And I got 2 drinks in to-go cups with lids. Could go back outside and drink them. So things are opening up. It's a sign of hope. Definitely a sign of hope.
That's good. Yeah, it needs to happen now. I mean, it just we put our time in. The curve is flattened. We know who's in danger and who's not in danger.
Yeah, and there are San Ramon establishments. I know of one that is doing this also, but I'm not going to name them on here. I want to keep the thing rolling there. They're doing quite a good business with some curbside outdoor.
A restaurant.
It's a restaurant
type of place. No, I don't even give it away.
Yeah, you go in, you get your drink, you go outside, you stay 6 feet apart, and you have a nice time, and you see your friends.
Yeah, Napa's open. Tahoe's open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
everyone's open but us.
Yeah, like I said, I saw on the news tonight, the fake news tonight. I'm sure it was true, but it was just the whole state was open except for like the Los Angeles area, and then our counties, the surrounding counties. Not all of them, but some of them.
When is LA open? December?
No, tomorrow.
Yeah,
2025
after the baseball season.
Tomorrow they're opening all their retail stores 50%. You can actually walk inside.
In
so,
LA?
Yes, tomorrow. Abe,
Okay.
You went to Cold Stones. That's a small store, so how did that work with?
Yeah. So when I went, there was not a lot of people. So I just, I don't know why they didn't have the front door open because there was no air conditioner on in there.
It's hot.
Frankly, hot. It was cooler outside.
Ice cream's melting.
Anyway, I dropped my mask. I foot opened the door and ordered some Cold Stone.
But just you by yourself or the whole?
Yeah,
group?
I left the kids outside.
Okay, yeah.
Ordered up, what they want and brought it out. They sat outside and had their ice cream and kept biking.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's slowly getting there, but it just still drives me crazy because I'm following the sports thing, and I'm just waiting for people to do something that's familiar,
Well, I got to tell you, I was just out for a bike ride, and everyone.
We know you were late.
Yeah, we saw you go by.
Everybody's out. The parks have people in them.
Yeah, they're done. They're ready. Saturday morning, that Iron Horse Trail was ridiculous.
Booming.
The farmers markets are getting more and more crowded. People are getting more bolder. Someone came up to me. I brought my dog into Target. I had him with me. And they came up and said, "Hey, I have one just like that." And they got real close. People,
you're like,
getting more comfortable.
They give you a high
They're
five.
getting more comfortable. He wanted to, and I was like, "I'm good."
So there was an interesting post. I don't know who the poster was, but it was about the KFC in Dublin. They're worried about. They said, okay, they weren't wearing gloves and their masks were pulled down. And what are you doing, Brett?
I was going outside, but it's actually dark.
All right.
It was I can't get rid of the background anyway, so never mind.
It's fine. Anyway, this KFC post, they're like, listen, they're masked down. First of all, they're opening the window, so you're pretty far apart. I could see where the concern is, but I could also see man, if you're cooped up in a KFC and all that chicken grease in the air gets in your mask, you must be hating life.
Miserable.
Yeah.
And if you're worried about germs from a KFC now, how come you weren't worried about it before? Because it's not the most sanitary place.
But what's crazy is that people have a big deal with the gloves. And the gloves thing to me is you're touching everything. So whether it's your hand or the gloves, what does it matter?
The gloves don't work.
Yeah. Well, they said that the virus itself doesn't. Now they're saying it you can't catch it by touching something. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
last seconds, whatever.
You'd have to
Doesn't last a month
to open the door. You'd have to take that off and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to go put stuff in, then take it off, right? Then you got to pay.
Yeah.
These gloves get nasty. They do.
And they're ripped.
Yeah, and there's about 5 gallons of sweat inside them.
Yeah, let's just lose the gloves and the masks. I mean, I
like
was
the hand sanitizer.
so I was a little side story to this. I went running the other day. I ran down the trail, and a lady, she had a full hoodie on, a mask, and I was probably about 10 or 15 feet apart. I was on the dirt part of the trail. As I approached her, she turned her back towards me and sidestepped, facing away from me until I got by. It was just crazy.
It's just
Yeah,
weird
living in
how-
fear. That's what it is. Don't live in
What
fear.
else we got, Matt? We got graduation.
So graduation this
Big
week.
week.
We have
Let's talk about
Iron
this.
Horse is graduating or promoting tomorrow. Pine Valley on Thursday, and then Cal High will have their graduation. They're all virtual, of course, on Friday. And on June 2nd, they're doing a memory drive where all the seniors can come drive and get their diplomas
Okay.
on the campus. And they're going to set times, but you're driving on the campus, and that'll be cool to get your diploma in person rather than having something mailed to you. So
Getting outside.
yeah, so I mean it's
Be
the
nice.
end of the school year, and today my oldest is like, all right, I've completed everything I got assigned for the week, and so the rest of the week I'm done. It's like,
Wow.
oh, so
Mhm.
now he's a senior.
That's
The
crazy.
last thing I have is there's another scam. People calling from saying they're Stanford Valley Care, basically trying to get information to your money and stuff like that. So if you
Just pay attention.
Here's a key sign. If you haven't gone to the doctors or if you haven't been to Stanford Valley Care, that's key to, first of all, say it's a scam. Second is to just double check that the number that they give you, because they leave messages to call back, that's an actual real number of that. Look it up. Do your homework.
Well, my thing is, go ahead, Abe. You were going to say something. I cut you off.
No, I was going to say,
Sorry.
they're also people are filing unemployment claims on behalf of other people and things like that. So if you see anything come through that ain't legit,
What?
you call them up and deal with it.
Oh, man.
That's nuts.
You know,
My
a little side note. I just wonder if I could mention this one, not to go super political, but because you know that our governor did an executive order for mail-in ballots. Everyone that's registered in California will be mailed a ballot. Executive order.
Yeah, Trump will shut that down. They'll shut it down.
I don't know. It's pretty. A lot of states have something like that in their constitution. You couldn't even do that if you wanted to. So he did it. Yeah. At any rate, sorry.
Well, I mean, but speaking of scams, that could be done by someone
That's a scam.
stolen, and so that someone can steal your thing and vote for you on your behalf. So that's hard to.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could vote by mail anyway, right? Like you could do
True.
that. So
Yeah.
I don't
But now
know.
everyone that's on the roll, everyone's on the roster, whether they're alive or not, is getting a.
That's
is
the
getting a
thing.
ballot.
The problem is nobody ever has to show identity to vote. So,
And then someone's allowed to come and pick them up, gather them,
yeah,
and then drop them off at a.
Like
so
I
that
could let-
sounds great election, great.
That sounds secure.
I could let my 10-year-old vote for me. Like
Yeah.
fill out this ballot.
Many times.
Yeah, so that's an issue. We'll have to keep an eye on that. My only last thing about the medical bills was anytime I get any kind of medical bill, I just stretch it out. I let those people harass me. I make them work for their $25 copay.
Yeah.
So, make them call me a few times and
Make sure it's legit.
Yeah, because you never know. The other only last thing I had was the accident on 680, right here, about a mile away as the crow flies. Saturday evening, there was a fatal accident on 680 South. We heard the sirens. I had to go drop my daughter off somewhere where she was distancing and 6 feet apart. But I had to drop her off, and I saw the wreck. There was part of it came on to San Ramon Valley Boulevard. Apparently, a guy 40-year-old man was driving down. He's in the fast lane, swerved way over to the far lane, and he was the one that died. And we don't know if he was drinking or not paying attention. There was a couple cars involved. It just was one of these things, right, where let fewer cars on the road, people are going faster, not paying attention.
Yeah. Sad. Very sad.
Abe, is there any word on baseball or things opening up for your little league?
I think at this point, I think the league would like to do something. I think part of it is getting a bead on the parents and who would want to come back, who wouldn't. What's the timing on that? Is it June 1, July 1? So yeah, there's some things in the works that should come out here shortly. Maybe starting with some practices, and then hopefully working into kind of a fall season if it all works out well. So a lot of stuff still kind of in motion, but I think that obviously we want to get the kids back on the field, but also make sure that they're safe. So
Right.
a lot of it'll depend on how people are feeling and who wants to come back, who doesn't, and go from there.
Very good. I had one thing. NFL, just want to mention that because I saw it. That they're planning on when they open the season, wherever that might be, and I think it's intended to be open on time. That they're planning on playing in packed stadiums,
Really?
fans. Yeah, that's what the football operations executive vice president said the other day. So he said it could change, and obviously it could. But
That would be amazing.
They're thinking that way. That's yeah, it would. So all right,
All right,
let's
guys.
mention a sport.
Well, that's this week, week 11. We're still somewhat sane. And we will hit you guys next time.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Yeah,
There
congratulations
are some-
again, all the students that are graduating, moving on. It's not ideal, but everyone's getting through it, and cheers to all you guys, and congratulations on your graduation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Second that.
All right.
It
All right,
is bug season. Last but not least, somebody wanted to know what a pincher bug was. They took a picture of a pincher bug. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
I'm going to close out with this one. So
Yeah.
they said, what's this bug? And it's the common pincher bug. And somebody said, it's an earwig. It'll get in your ear and lay the eggs. And that freaked them out.
All right,
fellas.
guys.
Well, yep. Have a good week. Stay cool.
You too. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, come in the pool if it's hot tomorrow, guys. All right.
Is that an invite?
With
to
your
everybody?
mask.
Are we
With your
inviting
mask, man.
everybody?
Yeah.
No, it's you three.
All right. I'll be over there.
Yeah, I'll go to the deep end.
I'll be in the middle.
All right.
Okay, bye, guys.
Peace.